Good evening, everyone, and hello, and welcome to Wakening Light. This evening, just kind of impromptu, decided to go online. I'm going to be honest with you, I actually just felt this draw to go online tonight. I've had a really kind of crazy day, a lot of stuff been going on in my personal life, and it's kind of pulled me away from my channel and some of the stuff that I like to do, some of the work that I like to put into it. But as I kind of resonated thinking about my subscribers and thinking about the collective and as a whole, I started feeling this really strong draw this evening. For some reason, I felt like I really needed to get online and just start talking and invite whoever in that needed to come in to answer a question. I honestly felt that there was somebody out there who needed, the words that are just coming to is needed a friend, needed someone to help them through a situation. So as you're going through your feed, if you see this come up, I hope you stop in. If you see it after it's already come through, it's after the live, whatever, and you see this, there's a real good chance there's something here for you. Maybe a question to be answered, or some kind of connection. I just feel like there's a connection that's supposed to happen here. So I'm just going to pull a couple cards and get started just with the overall energy that's going on. And the first card that I got was Panther. Let's read this. It's time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You're encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Well, that's beautiful. Okay. I also got, and this is a personal favorite of my own, sheep. Okay. Innocence. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful, and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with your innocence and vulnerability within you. I like that. So interesting. Well, hi, how are you? How did the job stuff go? I'm curious how that's all going for you, Sella. I'm really, really curious about all of that. Okay, well, sure. Let's see what's going on for you in June. All right. And it's basically you're terminated. Okay. Well, let's get a feel for it, okay? This past Saturday, you mean? Is that correct? This past Saturday? I'm seeing, let me pull a couple cards. I want to clarify this. Okay. Here's what I got. You sent me probation period termination. Okay, well, so I got the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So it feels like there was a little bit of, there was already some strife, and I know that you had some issues with that, but also some backbiting. So I get the feeling somebody wanted you gone. There was somebody that was ready for you to move on. You know what I'm hearing is that it was meant to be. I get the feeling like, yeah, Oh, look at that. Two of Wands. But the Two of Wands, see the two birds? Um, Two of Wands is also the beginning of a journey. So, and the Emperor. Okay. Here's that male authoritative figure that I'm feeling, this person that again has your back. And the sheep. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm hearing is he didn't hear your voice. He heard somebody else's voice. He didn't hear your voice. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting some real conflicting messages here. Okay. I'm getting some conflicting stuff here. Distraction and isolation. And the isolation is in reverse. I wonder, I get the feeling this really hurt you. You're pretty upset about it. Yeah. I want to tell you something. Yeah. It's I'm going to let me pull a couple more cards. This does he own other companies? Hi, Kelly Cat. Does this CEO, does he work at another company? Does he oversee another company? Because I still see him. I still see this male figure. Maybe it's not the CEO, but I still see this male figure who has your back. And I see a collaboration with this individual. Maybe not now. But I feel like there's going to be a change in a change in everything that you're doing. Yeah, there you go. I think that's definitely. Look at that. Yeah, routine. It's something completely different. Something that you haven't been doing. Something completely different than what you've been doing. What is your challenge if you do this? What is your challenge for June? I'm going to ask that. Yeah. Okay, so your challenge for June is rising above. I think I get the feeling you're going to want to really, really pick at these people that were that caused this pain, that caused you to leave that job. I really, really think you need to step out of that zone. Don't dwell in that. The more energy you put into that, the further away from your mystic circle that you're going to be. Okay. The sooner, and it came up in reverse. And I really want you to step away from that thinking. There's a real opportunity for you to move. And I feel very, very good about this, what he's offering you. Okay. But you're not terminated from what he does separately, correct? Yeah. I this teaching thing that has something to do with him. There is something on the horizon. You're going to need to work. You're going to be working with someone else. Nature came up, but what I get from nature is a collaboration and a much cleaner environment. Timing? Give me an information about timing. Ooh, divine protection too. Wow. I would look, as these opportunities come to you, and they're going to be coming to you quickly. Pathway beyond. Oh my goodness. As they come to you, I want you to really, oh yeah, there's stuff coming at you in the month of June. You're not going to be unemployed for long. Oh, look at that adventure. And another, you know what? And it's another nature. You need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but necessary. I'm telling you, step out of your comfort zone. Look at some different ideas. Get yourself, don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid. I think that you have the potential to pick right up onto a new path. But if you live in this battling, this backstabbing energy, and this energy the kind of the clashing all the time, if you that's over. Okay, it's gone, right? You're terminated, you're out. Don't live in that energy. That energy is behind you for a reason. Okay. uh, you've got this really beautiful energy that's kind of backing you up, and this and divine protection and pathway beyond. I mean, I'm telling you, there's something better on the horizon. You weren't meant to stay there anyway, and I kind of felt that the last time we talked. I i uh i feel good about where you're going. Okay. I want you to hang in there. I really feel like this month has the potential to bring you some, take you to a job that's going to be a little more aligned with who you are and what you have. And quite frankly, I think that here's the other part of it, that it doesn't have to be, what, anything. If it brings a spark to your heart, try it. If it doesn't work out, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen happened to you just last Saturday, right? So try something new. I really think you have the opportunity to, something's coming. Keep looking. Well, if you're getting a job abroad, it's kind of like saying, okay, I want to, you want it. And if you're qualified for it, that's great. But follow your heart too. Okay. Don't make a rash. I get the feeling maybe you might make a rash decision ahead of time. Oh yeah. Trickery. Be careful. Not every, when you're talking about going abroad, and it feels like something, maybe there's been something maybe brought to your attention. Somebody has said, oh, I do this job, or there's this opportunity that you could go and do something. Not everything looks as it seems. Okay, if it's too good, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Okay. I'm not getting a clear message about one single job. The only message I'm getting about a job is something about this man who has your back. He has a job opportunity for you. I don't know what it is. You said something about teaching. There's this man who has a job opportunity that's been kind of either mentoring you or has taken you under their wing, and they have a job opportunity for you that feels very aligned, feels like it could take you somewhere. All right. What is that? That's what I'm getting. That's the only thing I'm really getting, other than the fact that there are doors. Here's what I'm seeing. I keep seeing these doors opening wide up from this dark room. These doors are opening up into this beautiful place. And if that's, I can't see the person. I can only feel this is someone that's been mentoring you for a while, who has an opportunity for you. I have the feeling that it's already been presented to you. Okay. Step into that and see. All right. I feel that, I keep hearing the right place at the right time. Like there's going to be a perfect synchronicity with the timing of when you talk to this person. The CEO. I keep coming back to the CEO. What does he do? What does he do besides the CEO of that company? What else does he do? Does he work for another company? Because that's what I see. I see him. This person who has supported you in the past through this backbiting. I see this person with their hand out, leading you towards these open doors. That's what I see. This is a person you know. This is a person you've been engaged with in the past. Oh, you can't have any communication, so you can't contact him. Correct? He could contact you, but you can't contact him. Oh, okay. That's too bad because I see an opportunity there. Well, yeah. You said you were looking for jobs. Please keep in mind, there's a mentor here for you. Okay. Jeez, Louise, rising above the big scar. That dropped out again. I've been shuffling these cards this whole time. You got to get away from that pain. So let's try a different deck. I'm going to try something else. And let's get you best course of action right now. Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Best course of action. Well, this is beautiful. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So, best course of drink water. Okay, yeah, there you go. So, the first the first one was the Fool. All right, so starting out new and literally a new path. And the Seven of Pentacles. And so you're going to be working on, you've been writing your resume. I can see you writing your resume. So you're working towards getting towards a new job and a new goal. And it may not happen right away, but I see it happening. Like something's going to come towards you this month. Okay. So keep that integrity work going. Keep working towards this new path and towards, boy, I really want you to work towards something that is that lights up your soul, that brings you joy, because I don't want to see you make the same mistakes, because if you move towards a place of joy, it's a Nine of Pentacles. She's the most prosperous and sovereign woman in the deck. Okay. She she has complete control over her situation, and no one does it for her. She has made her own fortune on her by herself. Okay. And she has, enjoying the fruits of her labor with her little glass of wine there. Okay. So keep an eye out for anyone in the past, coming back in the past, that's been a mentor to you. As you're sending out resumes, as you're sending out and getting, continuing to network with people, I see that happening with this Seven of Pentacles as well. As you're networking, keep in mind of people that have helped you in the past, and move in that, and if something feels right, go in that direction and see where it takes you. Okay. Yeah, you're going in a new direction. I think what you're looking for is, I think it's coming, but it's not what you think. To ask after telling a security job. Okay, I am ashamed to ask after telling a secure job. I'm not sure what that means. I'm ashamed to ask after telling us. Are you you're ashamed to ask after telling us a secure job? I'm not sure what that means. But I do wish you well, hon. Oh, look, Ten of Pentacles. This is this is a good journey. May not feel like it right now. It's real easy for me to say, right? But honestly, I think getting out of that bad situation was the best thing to ever happen. Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of bad today, but a year from now, 2 years from now, after you've secured a better job and you've moved on, this sting will not be so bad. Okay. So look, I've been fired from jobs. I've walked away from really good jobs. I've left and started my life over more times than you realize. But if you stay in a toxic situation, you're going to regret it. If you move on, from a situation and move into something that feels more aligned with what you're supposed to be doing, or what feels right for you, then of course, good. It was toxic. You need exactly what I'm saying. You needed to get away from that. So I you're going to do okay, hun. I know you are. Keep looking for the jobs. Keep looking forward, and don't be afraid. Okay. Um, if someone judges you for leaving a toxic environment, then they let them think what they want. You know what was the best thing for you to get out of there, and the further down the road you are, the better you're going to be. You're very welcome. And come back anytime. I appreciate it. I see there's someone else in the room. If you have a question, please feel free to ask. Yeah. I think you've got beautiful things coming. I don't see dark. I see light. I see the dark behind you, not in front of you. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do a little shuffling. If anybody else has a question, you're very welcome. Thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry of what happened, but I'm glad you're moving forward. Okay. So I'm going to do a really quick little collective reading for what's coming ahead. All right, so tomorrow, or certainly late, about 8 hours, 10 hours from now, the moon is going to move into Aquarius, and it's got some real positive interactions with, let's see, we've got good interactions with Mercury, Pluto, Neptune, and and Mercury and Pluto have a good little interaction with each other too. So tomorrow has this great funky vibe about it that might, if there's anything that you've been questioning about your life, anything that you're really wanting to transform or transmute in your life, tomorrow's going to be a great afternoon to do that. Communication will be key during that time. And if you find yourself in a kind of a difficult communication with someone, it's going to actually come out for the best for you. All right. So don't be afraid to speak your mind if need be, because communication will actually be favoring anyone who is, trying to get their point across. It's a good day to be clear and concise. You could also get quick news tomorrow, but with the Sun card coming up, it's going to be a really good energy day, high energy day. Coming up into, as we're moving through the week, I'm getting growth in reverse and curiosity. So that is a little interesting. There is maybe some holdbacks I'm feeling when it comes to certain individuals who are maybe holding you back or keeping you back. But there's also an opportunity on the horizon for anybody who is curious as to a new endeavor in their life. Don't be afraid to look into those new endeavors. That's a big one. That's a biggie. I see someone's jumped into the chat or jumped into the room. If you have a question, oh, everybody's gone. Okay. All right. Hello, hello. Okay, we got a quiet moment here. So it was an interesting day today. Had a lot of shit go on in my world. But I'm keeping a very positive attitude about everything. I've been having this feeling, and maybe it was Salama who had the question. I'm not sure. I keep feeling like there's someone out there who has a question for me, and that's why I'm here. I get the feeling that this is in regards to a relationship. Oh, yeah. 10 of Cups. And so maybe this is for someone who will watch after the live. So what I'm hearing is they're not just family, they're friends. And there's a lot of love there, possibly even a mother figure, I feel kind of going through there. They're not just family, they're friends. That's a lot. Yeah. So someone's kind of been going through some tough times at home. And it also almost looks like a younger person, maybe someone who has had some issues with communication, especially with, I'm hearing an older generation, someone maybe a grandparent or something. But there's going to be some healing with that, with those hard times, and maybe that difficult communication. Everyone's going to come together and deal with this together. There's really some new opportunity or caring situation. Even hearing a health situation that's going to be addressed. We're not just family, we're friends. You stick together and take care of each other, and that's beautiful. There's a lot of love here. But what is it that you're afraid of? I'm trying to figure this one out. What is it you're afraid of? Sacred space and wrath. And they came up in reverse. So almost like you don't feel safe, and you don't feel like they've got your back, but that's not true. Whatever this difficulty, and maybe this is you. Is this you having a hard time carrying a situation yourself? It's not true. Your family has your back, and I feel like you feel all of this stuff like it's really happening, but it's not. You can make a difference. There is a difference to be had here. This elder person, this grandparent figure, they've got your back. They're actually going to be there for you in a way that you don't realize. So what is challenging you? Let's pull one of these. What's your challenge? What's your challenge? self-love and intention. Focused on desires of the heart, self-worth, expansion, and manifesting. Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't feel worthy, or if you're self-doubting yourself through everything, then I mean, how is it ever going to get better if you don't? How can you ask someone else to care if you don't care enough about yourself? You know? I see someone's jumped in the room. Hello, goodbye. Okay. So 3604. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do here. If you do watch, got the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, there's a real decision to be made here. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to jump off here because there's someone on the other side of my house who is going to need my attention. I hope I helped you out, Salima. I really do. And I wish everybody well. I'm going to try to get in here and do some more readings. I apologize to everyone. I've not been able to get a lot of stuff out on my channel, but that's going to change eventually. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and joining me after the cast as well. God bless and peace and light.